Welcome to the show, DeQuita.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and Zuris Fashion Lookbook and all of the other great things you have going on? We were talking before the show, before we were doing a pre-interview talk, and you said that your sons have a clothing line, you still have your other clothing line, and you are doing Zuri Fashion Lookbook. My goodness. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a wife and a mother of now four, three young men and one young lady. Um, I am a homeschooler as well as a mompreneur. Um, I well, with the new adventure, the new addition has put a little some challenges so we had to figure out how to rework our schedules and everything, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. um, I try to stay on schedule and stay on point with what I'm doing, but with so many projects that I try to do, my husband has to keep me on my toes. He always say, honey, can we finish this first? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to finish one thing and get that going and then start something new.
So, speaking of something new, you have this new line, and of course, I was kind of offended because I just found out about this new line on Instagram. I didn't even know you had, well, a new company. Is you said it's not a line, but a new company. Tell us about your new company.
Well, actually, since having a girl, because I'm a mother of three young men, and um, I love fashion. As you know, I love fashion, everything about it. I dress my boys. My boys are in the entertainment industry, so I always dress them. I'm their stylist, and with having a girl, it just opened up a whole another door. And so on Instagram, I only originally started a lookbook for her just to see her looks because everybody would say, "Oh my goodness, she looks so pretty. What do you put on her?" And I will highlight the shops that I purchased the items for and what I paired it with to the accessories and everything to make the outfit unique. And I set up the Trading Kids Clothes. TKC was also Instagram shop that I would sell my members items in that consignment shop. It was really a big avenue. When I studied the Instagram and how wide the mom shops were selling the kids clothes, I jumped on it right away and said, "Hey." And so, you know, everybody kept saying you should just start a shop for her, and so that's how we began. I started a shop. I just started with her looks, and then I started. So now it opened up a new avenue too, Aja, because not only am I selling her looks or her items when she's grown out of them, I actually gained personal shopper clients. So people are asking me to find these unique things for their kids.
Oh, that's really nice. Now,
Yeah.
you mentioned TKC. For those who don't know what TKC or Trading Kids Clothes is, can you please let us know what it is?
Absolutely. Trading Kids Clothes, which was started about 5 years ago, is it's a actually I can say a service when we trade gently used clothes between a community, and so it was membership based. It's membership based. Membership is free at this time, and we get together and we trade children gently used clothes, and we also are able to consign them. And the breakup is 60/40. I sell them all the different avenues from my website, from the Instagram page, and then the trading part. I mean, it's absolutely free. You can find great quality things, and all you're doing is trading your items for other items. And we come together as a party. And a new feature that we've started, which moms love, is the TKC shopping experiences, and that's basically your one-on-one shopping experience. And you tell me what you need, fill out a form, and you paying to come, and you have everything you need right there. You can choose from it, and I'm taking your items away from you, and you're taking all the items that I've picked out for you if you want them. And so it works out for mom's schedule, and mine as well, and everyone goes home happy. And so those have been successful. And but everyone has been asking me about the larger trading parties, which I would have quarterly. And so right now we want to pop up. We want to do some pop up shops where we come and do large trading parties, and that's what we're working on right now.
Now, you did mention, where does Zuri's Fashion fit into that? I'm sorry, where does Zuri's Fashion lookbook fit into that?
Fit into TKC?
Yes.
Oh, well, because I'm the mom, her mother, I can trade her items to in Trading Kids Clothes, but it definitely a different entity if you're talking about the different shops. A lot of my followers who follow fashions follow Trading Kids Clothes because they can also get other items that they need for kids that are not wearing Zuri's clothes at the time. They need bigger, they can go to there. And so I kind of got them locked in unique in ways so that all of my followers can just kind of follow some of the things and know what I'm doing and where I am. Um, it is it's definitely a discipline trying making sure that I can get everything in order, but it's probably a little easier too because I know that Zuri's Fashions is on here and then TKC stuff is here, and so I try to do that. But if there's items that I don't want to sell or items that I want to put into TKC and or I know someone who is pregnant or may want them, then they're going to TKC, So, I definitely have not neglected TKC. People always ask me where, and that's how they know me. Hey, you Trading Kids Club? So right now we want to grow it larger and make it bigger, and so we just have to find a way to do that. And my husband doesn't want me to overtax myself as far as going out because I am a homeschooling mom. So I'm working things out to make things
Wait a minute, DeQuita,
better for everyone.
your sound is going in and out. I know you're on your phone, but your sound is
It
going in
is.
and out. Yeah.
You have to go back up. So I came downstairs in the basement. Hold on. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I do hear you better right now, but it was just going in and out. But you said your husband doesn't want to tax you too
It was
much.
going in and out. I do hear you. I
Okay.
do. He doesn't want me to be overtaxed. Yeah, but I do hear this. I do hear you going in and out now. So
Yeah, I'm hearing you going in and out.
that's connect connection. Because we were fine at first. Am I better now?
You are still a little bit staticky. Say a full sentence.
How are you today? How are you feeling today, Aja?
Yeah, that sounds good. It
Okay.
sounds good, but it still sounds muffled. But you know
Muffled.
what? You know what it is? And I've talked to other people. It is Apple and Apple because I'm on an Apple and you're on an Apple. For some reason, they don't communicate well when we're trying to do podcasts. It's like
Mm,
when I'm talking to somebody, it's best that they're on an Android or something.
mm.
I don't know what that is, but Apple always has some kind of quirks.
That's because they wanted to use their own stuff. Wait, so you
But
have
I am. Yeah, I'm talking to you through Apple, but
maybe we should
Apple and
do
Apple don't
FaceTime.
really communicate with each other. I don't know how to record via FaceTime.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, you were talking about how your husband doesn't want you to overtax yourself.
Yeah, because Aja, as a mompreneur, or I call you my shiro as well. We
Oh,
have many things that we want to do, and so when I see a big vision, and he always wants me to take things a little slow, and like adding the new baby. I was advised to take it slow.
did you just say adding the new baby
Adding the new baby,
as if
I
she
was
was an accessory?
Ooh, yes.
I hear her in the background. She sounds so cute.
Thank you.
All right. So we mentioned about you not overtaxing yourself. You already said you're a wife, you're a homeschool mom, children, 4 children. You own multiple businesses. How in the world does your average schedule look?
So, and we're actually still working on a new one, but this is what we're doing now. um, Usually we get up. It's usually self-serve breakfast, things that they can do on their own. I have to prepare it. Preparation is the key, and I have to prepare it the night or days before, and so it can be prepared ready for them, so they can do it. Because I have two older children, 10 and 8, so they can definitely do something where all they have to do is put in the oven. Then we get started with, they help out. They have their chores to do. They do their chores, and then we get started with school. And usually it's broken up with their subjects and who I work with first and second and third. And then we probably from there, they have activities probably after school, they do that. And then I have to schedule some time to work. And so usually, after I try to do majority of my working on the weekends when I can, or in the evenings when, after they're down, where I can kind of get some things together in order, and working. Sometimes I may put some schedule in at lunchtime. I may do some things, but usually at that time, sometimes it's preparing for school, for the next day. But you just have to be disciplined and put a little bit aside each time. So this is what I'm prepping for school, and this is what I'm doing in prep for work, and this is what I'm doing in prep for if we have a field trip. So
So, how has your business changed from 5 years ago when you were doing TKC? You have a new baby, you have a new business. How is, I mean, I know this is like an obvious question, but how has your life changed? Because it seems like it has to be so in sync. Like you said, your schedule has to be really organized. Has, I guess I'm going to cut all of this out because I know I'm rambling, but I guess I'm just asking
that's okay.
how in the world your goals from back then 5 years ago have changed now with all of the other changes that have happened in your life.
You said how did they change?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
business goals.
Yeah. You know what? I'm actually still working on that or looking into that, but I can see now with, I never thought I would have a little girl. So me working on something now that has something to do with totally boys, that right there has changed the whole thing because I can't start something for boys and not do something for my girl, you know. With TKC, and then I had older children, so at the time they were they were still older than the two are now. And so it was easier for me to just say, hey, I'm doing this today. We're having a trading party today. I'm packing up. Let's go. You guys help me load and do things like that. And they still are a big part of our company. I always say this is a family business. Here, we're all helping each other. And so they have it was a little easier to maneuver and schedule things. Now with two little ones, it's a little more difficult, which is why I am you need a helper. And so I actually am looking to get a mommy's helper, someone that can be here, that can just kind of do some things that I would have to do, as far as prepping, but that would make it easier for me to get some other things done as far as the businesses. But
Okay.
it definitely has changed the way that I guess I feel like I can't just get up and just go or do things. I do have to plan every step of the way out right now. It has to be prepped, it has to be planned, it has to be thought through, and it has to be something that is beneficial to everyone, um, because I am doing a lot, to take inventory out and bring and and set it up and all that. So that that right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, did you feel that there was, I hear something in the background, but
Oh.
did you feel that there was a segment of the children's market you weren't reaching with TKC? And is that why you started Zuri's?
Yeah, it actually, when I started to post some of Zuri's items on TKC's Instagram, there weren't, I guess, the followers for that. Maybe I didn't have enough followers who had little ones. And when I started one solely for her, then a flux of followers came through for that. And so that could have been the case. But with I have my all of my members now and my older followers for TKC in all aspect of social media, and they're rocking and loading and they're ready. But they I think I am looking for a variety a flux of more followers so that I can so it can be beneficial for me to go out and serve them. Um, and I know a lot of other people are looking for it, they're ready, and every time I see people or play dates or anything, they're ready to shop. There's never a day where if there's a birthday party at my house or something at my house, somebody's always like, hey, what's in your inventory today, can I shop? So it's always a shopping experience here is going on. It's just that it has been a little difficult for me to get out there and get everyone out there at once. And then you get a lot of the moms are I have a lot of moms, of course, a lot of moms who are just as busy as I am and getting out there that one time. It has to be, I guess, something that they really, really want to do, because they're not going to come out unless they really, really want to. And so, when you get that, you get those people out there, like, hey, what's up? I want them to be. I kind of want it like this. I want you to be ready. I want you to. They've been waiting for so long for me to get back, like, what, I'm ready. So it's just like, okay. So in getting that anticipation up again, looking for them, because I know usually every year too, I do a back to school fashion show as well too. So everybody's looking for that. Like, what are you doing? And so, it's that time in my life where I'm reventing, um, changing some things around and making it better. And that's what I'm working on, and trying not to just get in there and just do something without thinking it through. And I usually do that all the time. Like, look, I can do this. I can do whatever I want to do. Hey, if you want it, I tell my kids all the time, if there is a demand, you giving a supply, let's go. I'm teaching my children to be entrepreneurs as well. So that's what I'm doing with TKC. Is definitely something that I want to get in and get it changed around for the better, and make sure it's beneficial for everyone. I am moving and shaking, and looking for new inventions and everything else for it. And so that's what I'm working on right now.
So, do you, with women, we have a lot of women listeners out there who may have children, may be getting ready to have children in a couple of years or whatever. What kind of advice do you have for them if they are entrepreneurs as well?
Definitely know that if there's a desire, go for it. But don't get discouraged and down when things don't go right the first time. Just get up and try again. I would definitely say there's a sacrifice to it. You don't get sleep. You don't get rest, because you are on the clock already 24 hours a day with your children. And so with the business, that's just 24 hours plus on the clock. And I'm just, so you just have to be ready for the sacrifice, ready to put in the work that you need to do to make it what you want it. And also, I would just say plan, 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 and write down everything, all your ideals, all your notes. What are you doing from day one, from start to finish, and have a backup plan for if it doesn't work out this way, and always be willing to hear whatever you're doing. If you're providing a service, providing a product, hear out, hear your customers out. Take criticism, constructive criticism is always a help. Don't take it personal because we know that's your baby. That this is your baby. The business is your baby. I always say that, but take it and do something to make it better.
It has been a pleasure. I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs, and a lot of entrepreneurs don't seem like they give the real deal. Everybody wants to look like it's glitz and glamour, but DeQuita, you have told us the real deal. Behind behind the scenes real deal, because let me tell you, it is a journey. Before we got into this interview, you said, okay, is this audio or video, because I look a mess. Honey, I'm an entrepreneur too, a mompreneur. Of course it's audio, because nobody wants to see me looking like this. I don't want to scare the audience away. I don't want to scare them. But it's no joke. It's no joke. So you do have to plan, like you said. And my hats are off to you, because with 4 younger children, my children are spaced apart a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot apart with the first 2. So it's difficult. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. But you're still making it happen.
Yep.
So how can people get in contact with you and buy some of your wonderful clothes?
Well, definitely they can contact me via phone at 312-324-4TKC, and that's 852. I am on Facebook, Trading Kids Clothes. I'm on Instagram on Trading Kids Clothes, as well as Zuris Fashion Lookbook. And if there's anything that you like and you want, you can purchase the items. As well, if it's something that you want me to find for you, I can do that too. And we can talk.
Thank you so much for being on Glamour and Brains, DeQuita. I really appreciate it. You've taken out some time out of your busy day to talk to our listeners, and I know everybody out there appreciates it.
Well, thank you. That's okay. I'm about to go make some baby food for the baby.
See, everybody, she does it all.